Hello everyone. Today we will gain some basic knowledge about the Constitution of India through some multiple choice questions. So without wasting any time, let's start with the lesson. The first question is, which of the following does not come under the fundamental rights of the Constitution of India? Options are the right to freedom of religion, B. right against exploitation, C. equal pay for equal work, or D. equality before law. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is equal pay for equal work does not come under the fundamental rights of the Constitution of India. The equal pay for equal work has been enshrined in the Indian Constitution in the Article 39 Clause D in Part 4 of the DPSP. It directs the state that there should be equal pay for equal work for both men and women. The second question is, which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution deals with promotion of the international peace and security? Options are A. Article 48A, B. Article 41, C. Article 43A, or D. Article 51. The correct answer to this question is Article D, that is Article 51. Article 51 of the DPSP states that the state policy seeks to promote international peace and security and maintain just and honorable relations between nations, to foster respect for international law and treaty obligations, and to encourage settlement of the international disputes by arbitration. The next question is, which of the following article prohibits the consumption of the intoxicating drinks and drugs? Options are A. Article 43B, B. Article 46, C. Article 47, and D. Article 48. The correct answer is option C, that is Article 47. The Article 47 of the DPSP states that the state policy of the Indian Constitution prohibits the consumption of the intoxicating drinks and drugs which are injurious to health. The state shall endeavour to raise the level of the nutrition and the health along the people. The next question is, which one of the following is a part of fundamental duties in the Constitution of India? Options are A. To value and preserve the rich heritage of our country. B. Separation of judiciary from executive. C. Abolition of untouchability. And D. Free and compulsory education. Correct answer to this question is option A, that is to value and preserve the rich heritage of a country. According to the Article 51A Clause F of the Constitution of India, it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to value and preserve the rich heritage of a country's composite culture and national monuments. The next question is, which of the following statements are correct regarding fundamental duties? Statement 1. Some of them are moral duties while others are civic duties. Statement 2. Parliament is free to enforce them by suitable legislation. The correct answer to this question is, the options are A. Only one, B. Only two, C. Both 1 and 2, and D. Neither 1 and 2. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is both 1 and 2 are correct regarding the fundamental duties. The fundamental duties consist of some moral duties and some civic duties. However, there is no legal sanction against their violation, but the Parliament is free to enforce them by suitable legislation. Which committee recommended the reorganization of states on the basis of administrative convenience? Options are A. JVP Committee, B. SK Dhar Committee, C. Fazl Ali Commission, or D. Sarkaria Commission. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is SK Dhar Commission. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following commission accepted language as a basis of reorganization of states? Options are Punchhi Commission, B. JVP Commission, C. Fazl Ali Commission, or D. SK Dhar Commission. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is Fazl Ali Commission. The Fazl Ali Commission accepted the language as a basis of reorganization of states, but it rejected the theory of one language, one state. It suggested for the creation of 16 states and 3 union territories. Now let's move on to the next question. In which year was Goa conferred as statehood? Options are A. 1967, B. 1987, C. 1995, and D. 1992. The correct answer to this question is B. That is, in the year 1987, Goa was conferred a state. The next question is, which of the following statements is true regarding the fundamental rights? Options are A. They cannot be suspended. B. They may be suspended on the will of President. C. They can be suspended by an order of the Prime Minister. Or D. They may be suspended during emergency. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is, they may be suspended during emergency. Fundamental rights are the basic rights conferred on every citizen of this country. They cannot be suspended in any situation except for emergency. The provision for emergency has been given under the Article 358 and 359 of the Constitution. The fundamental rights are our natural rights and are non transferable rights. They cannot be separated from one person who is born in the territory of India and is a citizen of India. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following articles prohibits the employment of children in the factories and hazardous industries? Options are A. Article 22, B. Article 23, C. Article 25, or D. Article 25. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is Article 24. Article 24 of the Indian Constitution prohibits employment of children below the age of the 14 years in any factory, mine, or any other hazardous activities like construction work or railways. But this article has one exception, that it does not prohibit the employment in any harmless or innocent work. The next question is, which writ is issued by the court to inquire into the legality of claim of a person to a public office? Options are A. Q warranto, B. Mandamus, C. Certiorari, and D. Prohibition. The correct answer to this question is option A, that is Q warranto. The writ of Q warranto means by what authority or warrant. It is issued by the court to inquire into the legality of claim of a person to a public office. Thus, it prevents illegal work in any public office. This writ can be issued only in case of a substantive public office of a permanent character. The next question is, which of the following articles promote the idea of equal justice and to provide free legal aid to the poor? Options are A. Article 38, B. Article 39, C. Article 39A, and D. Article 41. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is Article 39A. The Article 39A of the DPSP of the Constitution promotes the idea of equal justice and to provide free legal aid to the poor. It comes under the category of socialistic principle, but it is a DPSP and cannot be put as an obligation, as a right or a duty to any person. It can only be implemented by state. The next question is, which committee recommended for the penalty or the punishment for non-performance of the fundamental duties? Options are A. Verma Committee, B. Sarkaria Committee, C. Swaran Singh Committee, or D. Raj Manar Committee. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is Swaran Singh Committee. Now let's move on to the next question. Which of the following are the merits of the parliamentary form of government? The statements are: first, harmony between legislature and executive; two, responsible government; three, wide representation; and four, no continuity of policies. The options are A. Only first statement, B. Only 1, 2, and 3 statements, C. Only 4 statement, or D. Statement 1, 2, 3, and 4. The correct answer to this question is option D. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of them are correct. The next question is, who inquires into all the doubts and disputes in connection with election of the president? The options are A. The Prime Minister, B. The Attorney General, C. The Supreme Court, or D. The High Court. The correct answer to this question is C. The Supreme Court decides the doubts and disputes that arises in connection with the election of the president. The next question is, how many members of the Rajya Sabha are nominated by the president? The options are A. 25, B. 16, C. 12, and D. 18. The correct answer to this question is option C. That is, 12 members of the Rajya Sabha are nominated by the president. Basically, these 12 members represent various facets of the culture and the holistic view of a country. These 12 members usually belongs to the various subjects like art, literature, science, and social service.